Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, penny flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's your man Terrence Hansen. We are back with another one. If it's Wednesdays, it's the Premier Boyz Podcast. Welcome.
And it's your boy Long. Ten.
Long live the chief.
We're back here again, and we have Bacon filling in for our boy, the star Roddy. He's out on the town getting some more information for us tonight. Let's get it in.
Facts, yo. Star Roddy not here tonight, but you already know we're gonna hold it down. And first thing first, yo, how everybody doing, man?
You already know I'm hanging in there. It's another work week, right in the middle of it. But, you know, we pushing through. You already know it's hump day. Be outside with it. You know, we go on from there.
All right.
Hello, live the chief. Yeah, how you doing, bro, today?
Man, I am doing good. I don't know if y'all know. Like, I became a father about 7 days ago, and I am enjoying that for everything that it is, which is lots of doctor's visits, diapers, and crying. But I love every second of it. Just for little moments like this. I'm looking at her sleep right now.
That's really dope, bro. That's really dope. Hey, you know, this is amazing. That's amazing. I ain't gonna hold you. That is amazing feeling. You know, you got a married person here. We got a father here, and we got the bachelor.
And out here clapping it out here for the clapping it up for the bros out here, like.
No, I ain't confident enough. but you know, I'm doing good. You know, living life and just staying focused, yo. You know, I believe big things come for all of us. You know, from our separate goals and from our goals together. So that's where I'm at right now. I know big things coming for us, but yeah, you know, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but first thing first, before we get to everything, I just want to thank y'all and the words of saying the fans.
I would.
For supporting us. Y'all been really listening to Premier One Podcast, yo. Y'all really been spiking our numbers. Y'all really been listening to the show. The last 2 episodes been doing really good. And y'all been enjoying it. So I just want to say thank y'all, man. It really means a lot. Like for real.
Nah, facts. Honestly, like I always say, none of this would be possible, first of all, without us coming together and doing what we got to do. But most importantly, like, none of this is possible, I always say, without you, the fan. Listening every week, doing what you got to do. Liking and sharing and telling a friend about the pod. And hey, by the way, don't stop. Still, like this motherfucking podcast, share it, tell everybody about it. We already know Premier Boyz is out here. So I want to thank y'all for listening, you know, and enjoy it. We got more content on the way.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo.
You guys make us great Premier fans. Let's get into it, though. Let's give them something to share, y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo. And you already know, season 3 is through here. We still got a few more episodes left, but Thank y'all for listening to us, man. Who knows? We might come back to this for way quicker than we usually do. Cause just for the love, man. But for real, thank y'all, and it really means a lot. And yeah, and y'all already know what time it is. So sayings, who do you think should pack it up this week?
All right. So this week, this past weekend, I did a poll, right? And I listened to all the entries and everything like that. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for, checking out the story and checking out the polls, voting, doing that whole process. I definitely appreciate y'all for doing that. Check out Aaron Sansamir on IG for more of the polls. I'm definitely gonna be dropping some throughout the season. So, based on the results of the poll, you know what? I know I said we did a poll, and I know the poll came out to be Kamari Simmons at 40% over like OceanGate and the Elon and Mark Zuckerberg. What's that cage match they're trying to do? They're trying to fight in Hell in a Cell or some shit.
Hilarious.
Right?
It's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, you really think Elon gonna sit there and take time out to train for a Hell in a Cell with Mark Zuckerberg? Nigga built like a potato. Like, what we doing? So, anyway, I originally was gonna pack up Marley Simmons, but then I got some news on my desk. You know what I'm saying? That kind of changed a few things for tonight's podcast. So tonight I won't be packing up Marley Simmons. However, Russell Simmons, I'm gonna have to pack your ass up tonight. So I don't know if y'all been going on the rock or some shit, but apparently, during Father's Day, we just got finished talking about, bro, the last episode we were talking about, listen, bigging up fathers, like, yo, listen, you gotta, fathers gotta be around to be a positive role model in these kids' lives, talking about the best TV fathers, things like that. What does the father mean to you? You just became a father, so I know this was gonna hit home for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So basically, on Father's Day, Russell Simmons' daughters was apparently was wishing Happy Father's Day to their moms, Maura Lee, right? Now, typically, I would have beef, right? If a lady herself came out and just gave herself Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you want the socks and the TV dinners too? Like, what are we doing?
Right.
So, shit is crazy. Like, I'm over here. Like, I would completely understand, and quite honestly with you, pack Kamora Lee up if she herself gave that distinction to herself, right?
Right.
However, it's not the case. The kids actually wish her father Happy Father's Day because of all the stuff, all the love that she gave to them, all of the ways she supported them. And apparently, Russell Simmons ain't take that so well. No, not at all. He was apparently he felt a little hurt about that, talking about, gotta pull up the quote. Shit, hold up. Give me 2 seconds. While I'm here, make sure y'all like the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We out here getting to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the quote in front of me now, but he was talking about how he was the way the quote was set up, he was trying to feel like he was trying to be above it. You know what I'm saying? Like he was above the situation. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be above the fact that the kids reached out to their moms on Father's Day instead of their dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, more news comes out, and then the kids themselves, Aoki, comes back and fires back, talking about how I'm your child. Quote, I actually got the quote for this one. She said, quote, I am your child, not your lawyer, your ex-wife, any of it. I can do nothing, yet you yell at me like it's my fault. She wrote, explaining how she could not hear his voice without having an anxiety attack. Now, you already know, right? you already know how it is. Like nowadays, people like when dealing with anxiety, we know more about it now than ever before.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like we know how it could affect people. You know, so you know
Oh,
any and all of those things aren't positive. And as a father, you're out here, you know, causing that type of trauma to your kids. You know what I'm saying? It's already tough being like like a kid of like a famous, a famous person. You know what I'm saying? But then you're dealing with you know what I'm saying? And as a father, you're supposed to be shielding them from that. But unfortunately, you're adding to the stress. It's just never good. You feel me? She believed, according to Yahoo News, Aoki says she believes her father could be, quote, mentally ill or possibly have dementia, as she said he used to be a great dad before his behavior changed. Now, I remember seeing, like, at least in public, you never know how it goes in private, but when I, like, back in the days when the kids was younger, I used to see on TV, like, how, he would interact and usually be in a positive manner. So to see this is kind of, like, crazy. You know what I'm saying?
mind blowing. 180.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I'm not packing. There's many reasons I could pack up Russell Simmons tonight. Many reasons. We could talk about the fact that we could talk about that great case. You know what I'm saying? Those accusations,
Multiple women.
right?
Yeah.
We could
Yeah.
get into the whole documentary. The HBO documentary On the Record. We can even get into the fact that she started dating Kamara at 15. You know what I'm saying? Any one of those.
Right there. You got to get the hell up out of here for that.
You know what I'm saying? Off that alone, I could have packed you up on a random Friday. If I had nobody else to pack up, I was like, "Oh, Russell Simmons, yeah, pack it up." But no, I mean, I'm using my Russell Simmons pack it up card this season, this episode. You know what I'm saying? Now he tried to come back and apologize, and I actually do have the IG post in front of me right here. I'm prepared 9 times out of 10, but that one fucked you up. According to IG, Russell says, quote, "Love, God is testing you a little bit. It's okay. Be strong. They are called growing pains. As you know, we grow through adversity and struggle. You read my books and heard me preach your whole childhood. Remember back to old lessons and remember to remember. Smile and breathe. Smile and breathe." I'm going to stop right here. You can't smile and breathe in anxiety. You can't smile and you breathe out of the way of stress.
Yeah.
When you stress people, you know what I'm saying? You can't just, "Oh, okay." No, because you still going to feel that shit inside.
All right.
We'll continue on. You are the watchers of this world, so let go. Be at ease. God is driving, and He is working on you. Deeply sorry for being frustrated and yelling. Notice there are no conditions for sure. I love you guys more than I love myself. Listen, I'm all for fathers loving their daughters, right? I'm all for it. We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need more of that.
100%.
But for being one way in public and actually being trash in private, you know what I'm saying? And not supporting the kids the way you need to be supporting your kids. Yeah, the weekend at the Wednesday after Father's Day, Russell Simmons, you could get packed the fuck up.
Packing the fuck up.
Yeah, pack
Roddy, what are you doing?
And once again, it's not about him dealing with a 15-year-old at like 30.
Russell Simmons giving narcissistic vibes, Joe. Pack it up, bro. Take them. Hey, my bro. Hey, my bro. Just pack it up, Russell Simmons. Just pack it up, son. Pack it up.
My son been hiding in random countries since a lot of this started coming out about who he really is. Because my son was out here living it up. Like, why? I guess maybe just a water under the bridge thing. And I don't know if that's how that works, because with the Bill Cosby thing, that's not how that works. But why aren't we talking more about him getting with Kimora Lee Simmons at 15?
I I didn't
Why?
know I didn't know he got with her at 15.
Well
Bro,
documented.
I shit you not. That fell on my table right before we started recording.
That's a fact, yo. God definitely didn't know. I didn't know that she was that young. That doesn't say that.
I shit you not. I literally had a whole situation of how I was going to pack up for Lee Simmons tonight. I really did. And then that shit kind of just fell in my lap. I'm like, ooh, this changes things.
That's a fact, yo. We're breaking the fourth wall again. We're breaking the fourth wall again. Molly.
Look, that's the thing. It had to change some things. What's up?
You got anybody you got any out of the sky this week?
Before I get into my out of the sky, I thought my boy had two.
Say it, you got two?
I do. The second one is a surprise.
It's a surprise? Okay, I'm first.
You'll know it when you hear it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, do you think, Molly? Do you think?
Gotcha. So there's a lot of random stuff that happened in the world today, and I could have talked about a lot of different things. Oh, you know, the thing that strikes me, and this is going to be a nice, short, and sweet thing. I hate people who jump on Beyonce's internet and talk about capitalism. Listen, this whole thing with OceanGate brought out a lot of the fake virtue signaling people. Oh, if you were spending your money doing this, and oh, if you were that, and oh, billionaires being billionaires, like every billionaire is some creep supervillain. No, they just the person that figured out how to make some money. And the thing is, and here's what gets me about this. I hate when capitalists talk shit about capitalism. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm.
I hate when capitalists talk shit about capitalism. How are you talking shit about the way you live your life? Why do you feel better than somebody else because you're not as rich as them, but you're doing the same thing? Capitalism is a simple idea. You figure out something to capitalize upon, therefore you make your money in the economy. A lot of people figured out to capitalize upon people. That's cool, as long as it's not slavery, I guess. But people are figuring out different things. The weed industry, you're capitalizing. Being doulas, you're capitalizing. It's cool until we start virtual signaling about it. Like people don't need the things that you're capitalizing on, and people don't need to eat, and people don't deserve to eat at a high level for providing the service. Am I lying here?
You're not lying, bro.
No,
Like,
that's facts.
I know I'm not going crazy. Like people are God honestly talking about billionaires. Like every single billionaire is motherfucking Lex Luthor. Nigga, you know why Mark Zuckerberg got $1 billion? Because y'all motherfuckers love to put y'all dirty laundry and your nice pictures on Facebook.
That's a fact.
Am I right?
No, we made that nigga rich.
We did.
And I say we gotta take my part in that shit too.
Me too,
right.
son. Me too, yo.
The thing about me and you fans, we're not on the internet acting like it's the worst thing in the world. Hey, this shit is entertaining to us. So yeah, however he gets his money through us being entertained, okay, we did it.
The fact.
People deserve money for the services they provide. If a lot of people happen to give a certain set of people money at the same time because the service they provide is so in demand, well, who are you to say that now they're evil? Now the motherfucker is Dr. Evil. He's in a secret room with his pinky and his clone. What are we talking about here? You know why Elon is so rich and keep getting richer? Because he invents stuff. He made a better car. He tries to send things to the moon. Better or worse, he's a scientist. Am I bugging? He may not be the person. He's definitely a weirdo.
He's definitely built like a potato. I know that for a fact.
Definitely.
And oddly enough, sorry to cut you off, Molly, but them two want to fight each other now.
Yo, they gonna be in hell in a cell.
Continue, Molly.
Elon Musk, he said, Elon Musk was like, yo, here's my address. And Mark Zuckerberg was like, "I bet."
At this point, they're doing it for the entertainment of the masses. These
Oh,
two
shoot.
billionaire idiots are trying to be gladiators now. I hope it works out in the worst way for both of them. Oh, I'm saying this.
Oh, shoot.
Everybody, let's stop this virtual signaling because until you're ready to stop buying stuff with money, find some land, raise livestock, and create all of your own infrastructure where you don't need to do any interdependent trade, or where you can meet people who are willing to trade a chicken for a goat or stuff like that. Anything that takes our economy off of a money-based economy. Until you're really willing to do what that entails, let's just try to make this system better and stop clowning people for winning in the system that's here. I'm not saying every billionaire is good. I'm not saying most of them are good. I'm saying the simplicity of being a billionaire does not make you bad or good, because good billionaires do good billionaire shit, like Mark Cuban does. You understand what I'm saying?
Fact, yeah.
What
Yeah,
what? Hmm?
you don't know something crazy. I don't mean to cut you off in your segment, right? But speaking of billionaire shit, right? We talking about billionaires with the whole OceanGate shit, right?
Right.
You know when one of the billionaires nephews, right? Well, I think it was his nephew or his son, one of them.
Oh,
While the
sorry.
whole while the whole situation was going on, where they're trying to find the sub, he was out here thirsting on OnlyFans models. So he going to inherit that money, right?
We will talk about that later.
He gonna smash Shorty on. He gonna buy an island just to smash Shorty on.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah,
I'm
we will
jealous.
talk more about that later. We'll talk more about that later. We'll talk more about that later. About OceanGate and all that stuff. But continue, Mally.
But yeah, all I'm saying is money does not make you evil, and if you don't adjust your relationship with money, you will not have it. That's the problem that our people as a whole face real taciturn relationship with money. When you become a good person, it does not mean you need to be poor, right? Once again, I'm not saying every billionaire is Mother Teresa, right? So do not come to my Twitter, TCM Malimal. Do not come to my IG, as they call me Malimal, or my Facebook post, as they call me Malimal. Don't come to any of my stuff trying to tell me I'm trying to kiss ass to billionaires and stuff. All I'm saying is your view of that people, your judgment of people just based on the fact that they have more stuff than you do because they had a better idea than you did. You know, gotta let that shit go, or you'll never have nothing yourself. To the sky, to the sky, to the sky. Yeah, like that. I really got to get that soundboard.
And that there you go this week to the sky. Alright, now it's time for Mr. Gentleman like the review of the week. Y'all know last week I broke the scale for the first time with Spider-Man across the Spideyverse. Am I gonna break the scale again? Probably not. but this week, I seen a movie a couple of weeks ago. At a free screening, I had a free screening and I seen a movie a couple of weeks ago. At the time I seen it, I couldn't talk about this movie. Since this movie now in theaters, I could talk about this movie now. And the movie that I'm gonna talk about is The Blackening. And the Blackening, yeah.
Okay, I've heard it.
Yeah. So this movie is a black comedy / horror movie. It was way more comedy than horror. And I got an all black cast. And I ain't gonna hold you, this movie was really, really funny. It was really funny. I mean, they did what they're supposed to do. It wasn't a bad movie, but it was a really good movie. It was a really cool movie. But how I would rate this movie? I would rate this movie, for Mr. Gentleman. Fact. Yeah.
That's full fat.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty solid pick.
Yeah, full fact. We got support black people. This week. That's this week, Mr. Gentleman, a review of the week. And there you go. So, fellas, I got a question to ask y'all.
What's up?
What y'all been listening this week? What's in your headphones?
All right, so
they gonna say it. Go.
So real quick, right? Currently, shout out to Spotify on this one too. Currently, what's in my headphones right now at this moment? I talked about this a couple episodes ago, right? I'll talk about it again. One of my albums that I had up there, that is one of my favorite non-skippable albums, was indeed Cameron Purple Haze, right?
Someone back with tried and true.
Listen, I go to the what? This is one hill I will die on. It's not a lot of hills I'll die on. That is one, right? However, that's not what I'm listening to in my headphone, my Spotify today. What I have right now is something adjacent to Purple Haze. I would say a top 5 mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like, it will definitely be like in your selection back in 2002, 2003. And that is Diplomatic Immunity, right? And one of the low-key B-side, tracks of this mixtape, Real Niggas. Beats infectious. Most of the top members on the team are on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good collaborative effort on all parts. You know what I'm saying? It's a hood classic. That's Real Niggas. That's what's in my headphones right now.
There you go.
Sounds like that circle.
There you go. Molly, what about you, yo?
I love Diplomatic Immunity though. Remember that rap?
Yeah, that was the album. That was the album, actually.
Yeah.
What was that? That was the Dipset anthem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a top album.
Anyway, that was a dope album.
I'm not debating you.
Too bad. It was low on top 200 chart that we reviewed last week. But it is what it is.
Man, fuck all that. It's a hood classic.
You know what's right now? Like a lot of things that surrounded my daughter, just because I'm in that mode of state. But the very first song I sang to her was a song called GT Coupe by La Russell and Hokage Simon, or Hokage Simon, or whatever. And it's like, it's not an amazing bombastic song or anything like that, especially the version I heard. It was like a stripped down, like acoustic, almost it sounded like a freestyle, right? But the lyrics were just like A1. I used to run the city and quit my job. I was hurt. Man. I'm not gonna do the whole song, but like it's there in the part where, like, when you think it's about to be one of those, oh man, he's talking about his life and being sad and shit. Nope, bitch, it ain't over till it's over. And then, and then they just singing shit like that. It's like, get yourself together, you the closer. Breathe, gain your composure. Like it's like, nah, nigga. It's like the ultimate get back up song. Like, it's the ultimate, yeah, this is what you've been waiting for. This is your time. Like, it just got me pumped to do more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what it's about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got me pumped to do more shit. Like, I actually seen it on like a post that Keith Lee had put up.
Mm-hmm.
So not the wrestler, the MMA food critic guy.
Oh, dang.
I think they'd be friends. I think they'd be really good friends.
Oh yeah. I actually did see that post. I see that. I see that post on your page. You posted your story like a couple of weeks ago.
It was like last week or the week before. Either way,
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, this is how I've been feeling. Because
Yeah.
like ever since then, I think I've listened to that every single day.
Mm. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's
That is a dope inspirational piece, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
that.
But yeah. What's up, my headphones? I'm not gonna shut. I'm gonna go back. I want to take it way back into time. So for some reason, this random song in the '80s. We're not random, but it's a song in the '80s was in my head for some reason. And plus this guy, he might have a documentary on Netflix next month, I believe.
You know what?
Yeah, this dude I'm talking about, he about to have a documentary on Netflix next month. He was a part of this group called the Rams. My guy George Michaels, Careless Whisper. That's what was in my head earlier this week. So I was legit to that. Definitely
He
a
said,
classic song. Careless Whisper, yeah.
Oh, did you say you did a workout to Careless Whisper?
No. That's it. I've been in my head this week, and I've been listening to it.
Oh, I'm about to say.
No. Why am I working
Why
out?
would you do that?
How would that be possible, son? That would be too slow to work out too.
I was gonna ask you, like, wait a minute, how'd you pull that off?
No, but I was listening to that song earlier this week. It was in my head. It's definitely a classic song. No, I love that song. I hold you. But then I'm on YouTube. And I heard the AI version with Michael Jackson singing the same song.
oh no, them AI version songs will mess you up, bro.
Yeah, I saw Michael Jackson
Yeah.
That's One. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I heard Hank Hill and Jim Howard doing a fucking drill song, and the worst part it was good.
Yeah, that's the thing, yo. Cause I heard the Michael Jackson version of Careless Whisper with AI, and it sounds really good. So I was like, yo, this is wild. Like
I was telling you, there was a whole Drake album that was done on AI. It's on YouTube.
yeah,
Fire.
son, they made a second Drake album.
There's another Drake AI album.
Yeah, I heard it this week.
Yo, drop the link. I'm about to play Call of Duty.
I think I did. I think I dropped the link earlier this week. But yeah, that's that what we have our headphones, yo. That we have our headphones. So we got 2 questions of the day. We got a couple questions of the day, and I believe we got 3, baby. I believe we got 3. The first one is a pretty funny one. We put acting last week, but we're gonna act it anyway. Yo, who would win in the movie comedy versus Martin versus Chris Tucker?
Oh, we really did ask this.
Cam really not gonna let this go.
I
He needs to answer to this. There must be a winner here. There's 3 of us.
It had to be a winner. So it had to be a winner. So who would go first?
I already went. Martin.
All right, what about you, Sayers?
I don't know, man. I mean, Friday was fire. Like, you can't easily just say that, right? But so was Big Mama's House, right?
Yeah.
He got a Netflix. His sucker got a Netflix special out right now, which is lit. But it's been so long since we've seen him out here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really cared for Rush Hour 3 like that. But then again, nobody really asked for Big Mama House 2. Or 3. I didn't know he did 3.
He did 3. Brandon T. Jackson was 3.
After the first one, I was like, all right, I am good on Big Mama House. And the nigga landed 2 more.
Oh shoot.
But however, like, the thing is, right? And fuck. I'm sorry. For every Big Mama House 2, there's a Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins, right?
Yeah.
For every like Nothing to Lose, there's a You Go Crazy.
I'm not gonna let you do that to Nothing to Lose. I'm not.
I bet you I could name 5 movies better than Nothing to Lose.
I know you can, but we're not gonna act like it's like bottom of the
Like,
barrel.
you're not gonna tell me Nothing to Lose is better than Blue Streak.
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak was good. That had Dave Chappelle.
Oh shoot, Blue Streak.
Bro,
No-
and Jay-Z was on the soundtrack.
Facts, yo. Facts.
The song was fire.
Nothing to, who-
Nothing to lose was. Quote me if I'm wrong. Quote me if I'm wrong. Nothing to lose was Martin and Charlie Sheen, right?
No, it was that tall white dude, Tim Robbins.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. My bad.
It's all right. Hell, I'm more inclined to say, and it's not even a Martin Lawrence movie. Held Up by Jamie Foxx is better than Nothing to Lose. I got that shit on VHS.
know what that movie is.
Gotta Google it, mother. Gotta Google it. Y'all don't be knowing. I'm about to put y'all on tonight. So basically, Chris Tucker doesn't have he has Friday, right?
Yeah.
But he only has the first Friday, which is a classic.
Yeah.
But there's other Fridays that's just as good. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga, next Friday was better.
Next Friday
Personal
was
opinion.
good. Next Friday was real good. I can't
next
say
Friday
about,
was. We're not
say-
gonna do
I-
that to Friday, bro. We're not gonna do that to Friday.
I can't say about Friday after next. But
Friday after next was kind of mid. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
Next Friday was better than Friday after next, but Friday was Friday.
Yeah. No, Friday my favorite. The first Friday was always my favorite.
Like
Next
I
Friday.
remember one time, right? And this is gonna be the best thing I'm gonna say about a Chris Tucker movie after this. I remember being in Atlantic City, right, with Ken for one of the thing on his birthday. He's doing the birthday weekend out in AC and stuff. And we was lit. We got there on Thursday, right? We was lit from getting there Thursday, turning up or whatever.
This is
back.
This is second year. Oh yeah.
It's year two. It's year two. And we were watching Friday. On Friday,
That's a fact.
sipping Friday specials from Wet Willie's. It was fire.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that was a big part. So Friday does definitely play a big impact. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm gonna have to get it smart lawns.
For me, so here's the thing, I like Chris Tucker better as an actor, but Martin do got better movies. Of course, Martin got, Big Mama House, he got Bad Boys, Bad Boy 2, Bad Boy 3. Of course, he got Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And also, to top it all off, Martin got the show. like that.
He didn't even bring up House Party either. That's the crazy part.
You're right. Martin was in House Party. That's a fact. That's a fact. Martin's in a couple of stuff, actually. He was in What Happening Now. And yeah, Martin's in a couple of stuff. But the thing about Chris Tucker, though, Chris Tucker is very selective when it comes to movies. That way he got a lot of movies. He's very selective. Chris Tucker could have been way bigger than he is right
He's
now.
over selective and he'd be wrong. What was that movie he was in with the weird hair where he was based? He was in
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Why did you pick that?
I had no idea, but he was funny in that. But I think he was the best part of that movie, honestly.
Exactly.
He was the best part of that movie, but
Can I tell you why he was kind of selective? At least in the Friday sense.
Yeah.
I was watching a reel, right? And Ice Cube came out, right? He was doing an interview, and he said, they asked why Chris Tucker wasn't in Friday, right? And he was like, Ice Cube offered him $10 million to do it, right?
Yeah.
Do next Friday.
Right.
And he didn't want to do it because the fact that, he was playing Smokey, with Smokey, he was getting high and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And due to Chris Tucker being Jehovah's Witness, he didn't want to portray himself in that manner, Yeah. So what happened with that was basically he turned him down. He was like, no, I can't do it. So it really came down to religion. It was kind of religion based, at least for Friday. I don't know about the other stuff.
No, other stuff it was too. Some of the other stuff it was too. I don't know about Fifth Element, but that
That's what I'm about to say. So he didn't pick that up where he picked up Fifth Element? Because I know Jehovah's not supposed to wear that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, you know,
but think what I don't know when he became Jehovah's Witness because I believe he came like after Friday and Fifth Element he became Jehovah's.
No,
I
the
don't know
question
when,
was
but
Yeah.
when
yeah,
he started like living in it. He probably was always
yeah,
like the question is when he started living in it. And I'm not trying to clown his decisions or his choices. I am trying to clown him for not doing that, for not doing more movies, and us having to have this conversation and trying to figure out what movies he did. That's
yeah,
what I'm clowning him, but not for his actual decision. Like, do you do what makes you happy and money?
yeah, yeah. But of course he did the Rush Hours 1, 2, and 3. Also he did recently did Air with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Marlon Wayans within that. But it's a big cast. There's a lot of people in that movie.
I'm shocked they didn't do as good. Like, you know, in
Man.
comparison.
Yeah, because
That's
all
like
these that cast alone was pretty dope. I ain't gonna hold you. The cast alone pretty dope. But yeah, but I think I wish he did have done more movies because Chris Tucker is funny. He is funny, and I get I get the reason why because you know of his religion. So you can't really get mad about that. But
I
yeah.
can. I did.
But I do have to get to Martin though. We gotta get it to Martin. But the crazy thing is, Rush Hour 4 coming out, Bad Boy 4 is coming out, and they both was announced around the same time.
And guess
So
which one I'm definitely going to see, and which one may be passable until it comes on TBS.
Oh shit.
That's wrong, son.
Nah, but to be fair,
I don't.
niggas is looking forward to Bad Boys 4 though.
I'm looking forward to both. I'm looking forward to both. I'm looking forward to both. I'm a fan of both movies. So, I mean, of course, yeah, Bad Boy 3. Bad Boy 3 is alright. Rush Hour 3 wasn't my favorite, but yeah, both of the threes was good. I don't know, but I look forward to both. You know, stuff like that. So, but you know, but they gotta hurry up because Jackie Chan getting up there in age though.
Yeah,
Nah, facts.
Yeah, he
he
getting up there
can't
in
do
age.
this.
Yeah,
You trying to hit the moves and shit. You can't hit the moves, bro.
yeah.
Got on Fridays and shit.
He do a movie though. Jackie Chan do a movie though. He about to be in that new Ninja Turtle movie. Stuff like that. And,
For real?
yeah, he met the Splitter.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Jackie Chan. All right, next question that I got for y'all is, since Roddy not here, we can talk about wrestling. Since Roddy not here, who do y'all? Yeah, yeah. Who do y'all got winning Money in the Bank from the men's side and the women's side?
Logan Paul,
Really?
because why not?
You know what? It's crazy because I want LA Knight to win.
Yeah.
I could agree with Alvin because WWE, they be liking they swerves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's possible. Yeah, Logan Paul, man.
You already know I want my guy LA Knight to win. Yeah, but if we had to go with WWE, I could definitely see Logan Paul winning. That wouldn't be surprising now. I would not be surprised with that at all.
Because the way I see it, right, for branding purposes, I can see them probably putting the belt on him for branding publicity type shit.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do it because Roman. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on now.
So here the thing is Logan Paul win, he's definitely going for Seth. It's pretty obvious.
Of course, because come on now, Roman. Like, come on now.
Yeah, he's definitely going for Seth. He's definitely going for Seth. But
you gotta get Roman past the Hulk Hogan record.
Yeah.
I mean, he just beat Pedro Morales tonight.
Yeah, he just passed Pedro Morales tonight. Yep.
Yup, and you're gonna pass Hulk Hogan because fuck that nigga.
What about?
Wait, he's not that far off Hulk Hogan. The 4-year record, he could. We just got to see him for another SummerSlam. One more.
Yeah,
like the one after this one.
Yeah, next year.
Right.
Next year.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough because with the whole bloodline storyline and all, it's gonna be a little weird. after a while, like, all right, bro, like who's gonna beat you? Question gotta get asked.
Yeah, who? Yo, I think I know who might end up beating Roman. And the crazy thing about it, Sam said this in the live prediction episode. I think I might actually believe him now. Sam said Braun Breaker.
Mm.
I actually believe it might be him. It could be somebody brand new. I think it'll be Braun Breaker, Very a true possibility. By then, Braun Breaker will be even more better than he is now.
Here it is, right? Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna let you have this one, and I'm gonna jump in.
Ron Breaker's pretty good, but I still see them pulling a fast one, finding a way to get the title of Jay, but then still finding a way to split the WWE title back out of there.
Yeah.
The way they're gonna do the way it's set up right now, right, is that the WWE title lineage is suspended, and they can literally stop the lineage, right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna run with because they kind of paying themselves in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got them at like you want to get rid of the Universal title, I bet, but now you're getting rid of his 1,000-day reign. He had that shit for a minute.
That's a fact. Yeah. 3 years.
But then you want to get rid of the WWE title reign, right? But then that means you're getting rid of like 65 years of history. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of history there. So you kind of got your stuff in it.
Yeah, cause I heard the new title is Roman lose it, the Universal title is basically done.
Yeah.
It going back to the title that Randy had. Randy was the last person that had that title. It going back to that record.
And that's kind of that's kind of the thing because he was like the last WWE undisputed champion. If you're talking about undisputed champions, he was the last one. You know what I'm saying?
He was the last one. Yeah, he was the last one.
So when you look at that, and then plus you got to kind of cut the Universal title out because that was your secondary title at the time. But now you got the World Heavyweight one that's probably going to be won by like Bad Bunny or somebody.
Bad Bunny.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give the serious title to Logan Paul, bro. But you could definitely, if not Jay, then definitely Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
That nigga look like he sniffed coke and drank Tecate. And then wrestle.
Right.
But who I got for the women's side though? Winning Money in the Bank.
That's a lot more of a toss-up.
Yeah. I'm leaning EO though.
EO.
Yeah.
Yeah, EO.
Depends. Bailey might lose spot.
Oh, you're right. Right, this Monday. But I actually agree. I think I'm going with EO as well, though. Actually, my second choice is the baddie Trish Stratus, because she is in that match too.
I can see her like winning it because that's one thing that she's never done.
That's a fact, yeah.
Like that in a Royal Rumble because it wasn't available. They had more matches.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was wrestling for real. You know what I'm saying? As at least in terms of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So now women's wrestling is like a lot more serious now than it was like in 98, 99 when she debuted. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking about Money in the Bank. That's something new for her. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, yeah.
So I could see her winning it, honestly.
Yeah.
But I really want to see Io Sky win it because I want to see her with a title, and I also want to see what happens with that Asuka feud.
I agree, because I heard rumors that there's rumor going around that Io's winning, and they're setting up for Io versus Asuka. Io going to win the cat. Io will win the match. She will cash in on Asuka, and they're going to set up their. And I want to see that happen, honestly.
You know what I look forward to for that though? I look forward to Io's and Asuka's subtitles. They're dubs where they be going at each other.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that's gonna be fire.
Yeah. But my sleeper pick, I highly doubt it though. Zelina Vega. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's ready for that yet. And it's crazy.
They do weird shit for Zelina. You understand that? They do very weird shit for Selena. Like out of nowhere, they just let her beat everybody, including beating freaking what's her name, Piper Niven clean.
Oh
to
yeah,
become-
word.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. She really did though.
Jordan did.
And then just got beat to fucking paste afterwards. I was confused. And then all of a sudden, they put her in the right position with the LWO, and then all of a sudden, she was an extremely credible challenger for the title.
That's a fact.
It's weird. It's like they can turn it on with her whenever they feel like it, and they just don't.
They just be doing it when they feel like it. They treat Selena's push like how I treat like dishes. Like I just do what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some days I feel like doing dishes. There's other days I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are making her like a little bit more bigger than what she was. So I ain't gonna hold you.
It would. You know, if she got money in the bank, that would be a plus for her, honestly.
Oh, and don't forget, yo, she commentary on Street Fighter 6.
I had to get Street Fighter 6 and stop playing games. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, she on Street Fighter 6. I think she's the commentary. I think she's the commentary from what I heard.
Well, she got the Twitch channel and everything out now, right? I'm surprised they ain't let and I could be wrong about this, but I'm surprised they ain't let Xavier Woods get like a commentary.
Oh, that's a fact, right?
But I know he's on Final Fantasy 16 though.
I know he had his own.
For it.
He was on. Oh, my bad, Mally. Say it again.
Say what you saying. I thought.
No. I say he had his own gaming show on I forgot the gaming channel. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, when G4 was like on G4 before.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Hey, what were you gonna say, Mally?
No, I was saying I just seen that, and him and Kenny Omega got into a little beef over that on the internet. So when Kenny Omega tried to sun him, he was like, I'm sorry you didn't like my part in the commercial. I was looking for your part, but they only look for notable athletes. Congrats. Fight forever. I was like, oh my God. Ended him in his game. Now niggas is never buying that game for real.
Facts. He's no, they can't play that shit at downtown.
Nah, they can't.
That's a YouTube exclusive at best.
Facts. But now it's time for the prequel, aka small news that matters. And the first news we got is last week we spoke about Andre T. Stacks last week. About hip hop is money grab and stuff like that, and he don't want to come back. Now we get news this week. Now we get news this week that he got a new album coming out. How y'all feel about Andre T. Stacks coming back with a new album, son?
Feel about who coming out?
Andre 3000.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'll say it again.
I believe it when I see it because he's been supposed to have a new album coming out, and now he's like, "Oh well, now I got an album coming out." Did you got an album coming out like 3 years ago? And everybody was waiting on it, and it never came. So yeah, I believe when I see it. I bet you know what I'm saying. If I see it, I listen to it. I know for a fact it's going to be fire for the most part.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta see it. Niggas ain't see it. So I believe when I see it.
All right, what about you, Mali?
Listen, when it comes to when it comes to Andre 3000, but I love to hear him rap more. Yes. Do I believe he's going to rap more? No. He is going to let us down, and that's fine. He's given us a lot. Please don't ask bet us Andre 3000.
But you know what's crazy though? He was originally on the Killer Mike new song though.
You said originally.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
That
Yeah,
happens to him. And then he's just not on the actual version of the song, like how J. Cole was just on Party out of nowhere.
Nah,
facts,
yes.
facts. Yeah, but for real, he Andre 3000 wasn't on Killer Mike new song. I literally just found out that like a couple days ago. I was like, oh shoot. Let me see what the song title is real quick.
Drop it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you on that.
That would have been song of the day if he was on Spotify. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, what's going on?
Fact. If I knew about it, probably I definitely would have. So I read an article that Andre 3000 got a new album on the way. Killer Mike said this.
Oh wow.
Killer Mike said this. Yes. He said
I believe Killer Mike heard Andre 3000 say this and mean it. Do I believe Andre 3000 all the way through with it? No. I strongly believe that Killer Mike is not telling a lie that he thinks is a lie. But he is definitely misleading.
My God. So here's the thing. So Andre 2000 was on Killer Mike's song called Scientists and Engineers.
All right, but it's a new album though.
It's on Killer Mike's album. This song I talk about just now is on Killer Mike's album.
Which is number one on iTunes right now.
I don't know, but
I'm telling you.
Oh, it is.
First number one.
Oh shoot!
Oh wow! Shout out to him.
Fact. Shout out to see. I don't care what y'all say. I'm looking forward to RBT Thanks, man. You know, we've been waiting for a very long time. I hope he does come up with a new album, son. I'm hopeful that he is, because this is what we need right now, man. We need Andre to save hip hop right now, because geez Louise.
I think you're asking for a tall order though. I don't think he's going to be able to save hip hop, but at the same time, like it's good. It's refreshing.
That was saying, yeah.
See the real shit come back doing this for a little bit, because
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Market's oversaturated right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because at least we have at least one hip hop album number one on the charts. At least I believe Andre 3000 could do it. No, I believe he could.
I think the whole spectrum of how this thing goes, but it's hard to gauge whether he would be popular.
Yeah, because this generation,
Ice Spice is big enough to turn down the double XL cover right now.
She did.
And you think about it, right? You think about all of the. You tell me somebody's big enough to turn down the Joel XL freshman cover. I think about all of the names that was ever on that cover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got your Wale's, you got your, your Charles Hamiltons.
Yep.
You have Matt Stallion.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Nipsey Hussle was on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got artists up there that don't just rap for clout. They actually get busy.
Yeah.
You know, right. So to not only see Ice Spice turn that shit down, but then also to see the lineup that's on there on top of that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what is that? Like, what is this? What is this?
The lineup, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I see why. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't respect him for doing that. I ain't gonna hold you, because the way that lineup looked like, who? Like, it's those boys. Who?
And here's the thing. I'm not even mad at that, because honestly, you look at the last 3, 4. Look at the last 3 or 4 double XL covers. Who was on there besides Meg Thee Stallion, Little Baby, and the baby that you like?
You're like,
21 Savage.
21 Savage is on.
Okay.
He was on one of the worst.
He was. I mean, Anderson .Paak was on one too. Shout out to him. Anderson .Paak was on one. I think he was on 2016, I believe.
No, 2016 was the one with Design on. I think he was 17.
17. He was one of them. He was one of them. You're one of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you got a lot of these, a lot of talent that's out here that we listen to like religiously came off from that cover. It's like you, Mally, right?
Mhm.
You know, you got your bars and everything, and you're like, yo, I'm about to be on, like I'm on now. And then somebody hits you talking about like, yo, you should perform at SOBs, right? And
Right.
then you like, nah, I'm not performing at SOBs. Ew, fuck is that? Like, that's crazy. Like, you know who performed at SOBs?
I mean, a lot of people, but
A
at
lot
the
of
same
people.
time, there's a lot of people who performed at SOBs that ain't performed nowhere bigger. You could say what you want about Ice Spice, and there's a lot to say. But for some reason, niggas love her, the little shorties love her, and they are not letting her go no time soon. Every time I look up, she done broke another record over this average ass music she putting out. Not even bad, just average. But now she got 1 billion streams. She's getting 20K for a show. She's not not letting people do the old prices no more. And people are vouching for it because that means they like her. I don't get it. I think after the next 2 years, when I'm out of the 18 to 34, I'll never get it.
Yeah, and on top of that, she just got on a Barbie soundtrack song with Nicki.
I heard it,
Yeah.
He did.
and it's literally the same song as Bikini Bottom, just with Barbie Girl and sample and Nicki Minaj in the background.
And also the original girl's on it too. Aura, she's on it. She on it too. Shockingly enough.
You gotta give her the song credits.
Yeah.
I mean, shit,
Yeah,
you're sampling her
that was
shit. You got to know,
Yeah, the fact, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
nigga, dog. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but that's I can understand Mally. I understand Mally's I can understand where Mally's coming from. Because you think about it, right? Listen to the songs, listen to the beat. It's the same cadence, same beat, all the same hell, even down to the same twerk. The problem with it is, right? Ladies love her because it gives her what I like to call the Cardi B effect. Ken, you know this all too well.
Oh gosh.
All right. And the fact that you're not sick about this as much as you are about Cardi tells me a lot. But I ain't even gonna get into it. I don't listen, talking about Ice Spice right now, right? I do not see you nearly in the uproar, right? As you are about like how you was about Cardi last week.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Ice Spice either, but she don't bother me like Cardi B.
Like she just like, and the thing is the push for her is pretty much similar. It's literally from the same playbook. As a matter of fact, they got her from the same place.
That's what
That's a pretty fact.
Niggas really went to Fordham and was like, all right, bet, let me get shorty from like University of Fordham. You know what I'm saying? And they really got her.
they
You know what I'm
pulled
saying?
up right outside of the 4 train and caught Ice Spice.
I'm like, that is your name, that is what you're doing. All you gotta do is sing these lyrics and twerk a little bit. You know, you from the Bronx, so you did. So and that's what happened. And ladies like that shit. Ladies like the Rax Richard story. Dudes like it because they gotta do like Ivana said and beat they meat. You know what I'm saying?
Who said that?
Look on YouTube, right? And just type in Ivana beat my meat. And there's a video of Ivana telling somebody on a Zoom call saying, you better go beat your meat. Matter of fact, hold up. My phone to the shit. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. Hold up. Nope. Yeah, all right. I'm up now. Hold on. Y'all continue on.
Yeah.
Waiting for this. Continue going.
Oh,
Here,
God.
I got give what she thinks is savory advice.
All right, here you go.
Oh gosh.
Gotcha. I got y'all right now. Tell me if y'all hear this. If y'all don't, I'm gonna drop it in the chat somehow.
Hey, you better go somewhere and beat your meat.
I don't want to play that one more time. This is what y'all niggas need to do if y'all out here like pushing over Ice Spice like that.
You.
Beat your meat.
Oh my god.
What y'all niggas need to do? All right, because it seems like y'all hard it up. Matter of
You
fact,
said it a couple,
surprise,
then I
fucking pack it up. Male Ice Spice fans. All right? Surprise. But the niggas that's out here goes, oh, Ice Spice lit, bro. Ice Spice lit, bro. And I'm like, yo, why is she lit? Oh, you see her, she thick. I'm like, all right, but can she spit? Nah, bro, she thick. I'm like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, bro. She thick as fuck. I'm like, bro.
oh,
All right? Like, and don't do that shit here, bro. Get the fuck out of my house with that shit. Oh, she thick, bro. On X video, stop playing fucking games.
Oh shoot.
Second, pack it up. I got another one. We breaking records. I got another one later. That wasn't even my main second one. This shit just got me heated. I'm like, wait, no. What? This is wrong. I gotta speak on this.
Oh my god.
I don't even go.
You're crying. Oh god. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, Louise. I can always say that's hilarious. Thank God I'm not an Ice Spice fan. That's good. That's good. Yo, I got a question to ask y'all. Have you ever watched this show called The Idol?
The Idol? No.
Yeah.
I just recently heard of it.
No.
Yo,
But I
so
think I'm going with this.
I thought of watching this show on HBO called The Idol, and this show was made by The Weeknd. And I'm not gonna hold you, so that's a wild show. So that boy, but I can say one thing about The Weeknd, yo, he actually could act. He could play a real dickhead. Like, but apparently the show got a lot of backlash because of the Weeknd character. The HBO canceled the show and not returning for a second season and stuff like that. I mean, y'all should check it out. It's a really interesting show. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. It's a really
You know what I find crazy?
yeah.
I find, right, when you have shows that portray dudes like, you know, like dickheads and shit,
Yeah.
like those shows get like going like that. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen The Idol, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see what it's about over the weekend.
Yeah.
But it's always funny, like you see shows like that, they always get the acts or they get like ridiculed like heavy.
Yeah.
But then you got movies like Hustlers, right? With Jennifer Lopez and Ken's favorite singer, Cardi B.
Don't
Talking
do that.
about,
Don't do that, son. Don't do that.
right.
Good
But they get
thing.
praised for that. They get praised for sitting there having movies about drugging dudes. Like, that's crazy.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And the thing about The Idol, you know, that HBO #1 show right now. So I'm like so confused. It's a really interesting show though. It's a really interesting show. It's wild, but interesting. I don't think it's enough to get canceled though. It's who knows? Maybe they might reverse this because they see the numbers, but it's an interesting show. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next topic is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne saying that nobody can touch him in the verses. So he said the best opponent to go against him in the verses is himself. So Lil Wayne want to do a versus himself. Lil Wayne the album versus Lil Wayne the mixtape. How y'all feel about that?
You said Lil Wayne is trying to do a versus by himself?
With himself, yes.
Because there's nobody else that can touch him.
Yeah. Yeah, Lil Wayne want Lil Wayne the albums versus Lil Wayne the mixtape.
Oh, I
No,
like the Wayne. You don't feel like you're feeling yourself a little too much?
yeah, definitely.
I don't have a lot of problem with Wayne, but Wayne. No, I that's what's no. Just tell that man no.
Yo,
Like,
say it
no.
for that statement alone. Wayne should pack it up for that statement alone. Because what?
Yeah,
Oh my,
V fuck
oh,
up. Fuck you up.
my head is already. Oh man, I got a headache just talking about that topic. Wayne, you need to stop. So go get your boy Drake and call it day, son. Like y'all originally planned. Wayne versus Drake, call it day.
so hold up. Wayne said he can't go against nobody. So so Eminem's retired, Jay-Z's retired.
Correct.
The DMX estate is just like nah. Drake is too busy, marrying and breaking up with ladies, which is fine.
In his defense,
So,
Drake already doing something.
huh?
I said in his defense, Drake already doing something.
Well, and that's fair. Shout out to him. But so Wayne's like, I'm gonna go against myself as mixtape me and
Album me.
album me. Bro,
Yeah.
Wayne, I'm sorry, bro. Like, niggas ain't trying to see that. Matter of fact,
See, that's offensive to people.
like, no, nobody want to see that shit. I'm sorry, nobody want to see that shit. Nobody want to see himself as a gremlin. Like, nah, I'm good. Let me know when he goes up against like Jay or Eminem, and I'll definitely be interested.
I agree. Drake, Wayne, that was a that's not good. That's not good, Wayne. Next in the prequel news, Pat Sajak, how I said his name right, is retiring from Real Fortune next season. How y'all feel about that? Huh?
It's about damn time. He's been on that show for years.
41 years, I believe. 41 years.
It's only been him. Like,
Yeah, I think Real Fortune. I think it's only been him. I think, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah.
Well, to be fair, there was another lady there before Vanna White, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Pat Sajak was always there.
How is Vanna still there? Don't they be changing out these girls? Like, real old school mentality. They never be changing out these women.
Nah, they never changed. No. Vanna been there as well. So yeah, 41 seasons, yo. Next season would be his last season. And they already got their eye on their replacement. A couple of names already. One of them is Ryan Seacrest. Another one will be Goldberg. Another one is LeBert Burton, the Reed Rainbow.
Oh, he didn't get Jeopardy, so he can get that. I fuck with him on that. I don't feel like the people that watch things would fuck with that, but I fuck with him.
No, for me, that'd be dope. LeBart get it, but I think realistically, Ryan Seacrest.
Hey guys, by the way, I think I'm gonna agree with you guys. Ryan Seacrest is probably only real fortunate. He did leave live with Ryan and Kelly or whatever.
Yeah.
So you already know once he leaves the job, you already know Ryan Seacrest isn't long without a job. At one point, the nigga had like 5 jobs.
Yep.
I don't know who worked harder. Who worked harder, Ryan Seacrest or Nick Cannon? I might have to give it to Nick Cannon because of all the kids that he
that
for.
Don't forget Anthony Harvey too, because Bill Harvey worked hard too.
Steve Harvey's been working hard since Steve Harvey show. I like
facts, yeah.
He's not looking the fuck back. I respect it.
between him doing his morning show and him pandering to ladies. Like, listen, Steve Harvey been at work forever.
Yeah, and don't forget, don't forget, he still got Family Feud. He still got Judge Steve now, ABC. Yeah,
Yeah, the talk show.
He had a talk show. Yep.
I thought they canceled that.
Well, they canceled Watch.
They canceled the talk show. Yeah, it was on NBC. They got canceled. They moved to Facebook Talk, Facebook Watch, and then we really know the situation about Facebook Watch. You canceled now, so I think that's the Steve show is most likely canceled.
I wonder what was the R&D behind that. Like, how did we even get there in the first place to even have that to be cancelable? I need to know.
I feel like they were trying to challenge YouTube, but it's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're built for that. Facebook,
right?
It's like IHOP trying to make burgers.
And it did. It did.
But nobody comes to no burgers. Trying to come to a really pretty fresh food.
IHOP did have burgers though, son. They did have burgers.
Yeah, but they ain't coming for no burger.
Nobody's going to eat damn burger.
Niggas ain't coming to see you, Otis.
That's a fact.
Pancakes. Nah, but to be fair, like if you're talking about Pat Sajak, right? Pat Sajak is a staple in Wheel of Fortune history. However, he was not the only host. There was a host in 1975 when the show premiered to 1981. So the first 6 years of the show was another host. And he's also a legend in his own right. Y'all might know him. He be hitting y'all with the 2 for 2. That Chuck Woolery. Chuck Woolery was the first host of Wheel of Fortune for about like 6 years.
So y'all might know. I absolutely did not fucking know him.
You want to know something even more crazy? Vanna White ain't the first wheel turner. Not the wheel turner, the letter turner.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, we knew that.
That
That's
because I told you they used to turn over them girls with impunity. Oh, this one turned 26. She old now.
Like Leo DiCaprio girlfriends out here. Like, not, like, oh, you too old to be turned. You probably got arthritis in your hands. Get on out of here. Yeah. But yeah, Chuck Woolery was hitting them with the 2 for 2s on Wheel of Fortune before he did the Love Connection shit. So and then
right, Love Connection, right.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah, he did that too. He did Love Connection.
I'm not that old. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm showing my age like crazy right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Wow. Like he's just in the game.
I'm showing my age. Babe about to get like a whole sugar daddy at this point.
Oh shit.
But nah, like Pat Sajak's a whole staple of the Wheel of Fortune, so it's gonna be weird watching Ryan Seacrest. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna get a job to. It's gonna be weird watching Ryan Seacrest talking about spin the wheel.
So it's already weird, not having Alex Trebek on Jeopardy. So with Jennings, so
I haven't even been able to try to watch the new show about him. Like I haven't.
Yeah.
And it's a me thing. But
they got the old shows on Pluto, though.
Ocean's on Pluto. Yeah, Ocean's on Pluto. They got a whole channel of Jeopardy. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And Wheel of Fortune too. And Wheel of Fortune too now. So yeah, y'all don't want to watch the new episode. Y'all can watch the old episodes on Pluto TV. And no, this is not an app. This is not an app. Pluto not paying us to advertise. Yeah, exactly.
They need to though, shit.
They need to exactly. Sponsors, come on, put us on. Pull it up.
Let's get that ad rev going.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact. but y'all saying that y'all see Ryan Seacrest as the new host of Wheel of Fortune?
He's saying that. I sort of believe him. What I'm saying is, if it is him, I probably won't watch him. All right.
In fact, I don't watch him on Idol, so like, LeVar Burton, I would definitely see him. I would even watch Whoopi Goldberg. Like,
I would want to see LeVar Burton on Wheel of Fortune because of the Reading Rainbow Tides. Because you got to solve the puzzle, right?
Yeah.
So you got to read it. Read the rainbow. Get me on the job. Like, let's get it. They snubbed them out of the whole they snubbed them out of the whole Jeopardy shit anyway. So you might as well.
Yeah, that's a fair. Yeah, I'm shocked that they consider the rupee though, because how she is on the view right now.
It's rough.
We'll see on the maybe she didn't want to do it.
Yeah. But we see what happens. This ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen until most likely next season. I believe September will be the 41st season of Wheel of Fortune, which will be the last, and I believe the new host will probably start next year. So yeah, we got time. We got time.
I'm telling you, they're gonna get that shit to Ryan Seacrest.
I believe it. I believe it.
That's gonna be his 10th job.
I believe it. Trust me, I believe it. Trust me. I definitely can see Ryan Seacrest at the host of Wheel of Fortune. Like 100% shockingly. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now time for some premiere news. And the first news we're gonna talk about is Tyler Perry now on BT and VH1. How y'all feel about that?
It's great news, man. It's a big victory for like our people as a whole. That's Byron Allen's not the only game in town now. On all the networks, Tyler Perry's getting into the fray. He has experience with the whole own network situation, so that's a plus. And I think he did some shit like BT Plus, like he had a little situation with them, with his stuff. So that was a nice.
Providing all the shows for BT Plus, it was him. So this feels like a natural progression.
It is, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm proud of him, yo.
But the bad news, but the bad news about that shit tonight, literally before I did the podcast, I saw Tyler Perry Medea Family Reunion on VH1 and Medea Big Happy Family on BET.
If you thought those channels had bad broadcasting, now wait tonight, girl.
You about to see some shit. We about to see Big Happy Family every weekend, like the Harry Potter marathon.
That's a fact, yo.
They gonna play.
Yo, Roddy gonna be on here. Roddy gonna be on here again, talking about assisted living again.
Can't wait. I'm telling you, next episode we gonna do that and watch. I fell asleep on accident 2 episodes ago. That might be on purpose.
Oh shoot! Oh my god! Nah, bro. This is a big deal, y'all. Tyler Perry on the BT and VH1. BT has been black owned. It had been black owned for 21 years. Jeez Louise.
How did we let that happen?
Yeah.
Can somebody answer that ever? How we let black owned television not be black owned for the last
21 years? Yeah, that's great to say. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, as much shit as I can talk and probably will talk about Tyler Perry, I'm very proud of him for this. And if it wasn't him, who would it have been? Because my God,
I mean, they had a lot. They had a lot of run-ins. Though. They had a lot of people who was in the run-in. They had 50 Cent in the run-in. Shaq was in the run-in. Kendra Barron's in the run-in. And somebody else.
Niggas should have never been in the running. Niggas should have. I'm trying to say, in the running.
Yeah, they was in the running to buy BT.
Niggas should have run. Niggas was
Oh, true. But yeah, but the thing is, this is the first time a black owned for VH1. That's never been black owned ever. So I feel like that's more of a bigger deal. I feel like that's more of a bigger deal than anything, because this is the first time VH1 is black owned.
That is huge. We're not gonna take away from that accomplishment. That is freaking huge.
Yeah, that is
so,
huge.
He actually got something in the deal.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it started already or what he actually gonna do. It could be more Tyler Perry shows, or it could be he gonna bring back all shows that got canceled or stuff like that. Or bring back old shows that was on BT. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I just hope I don't see a lot of dead movies and stuff like that. But
You
Oh, you just a little too late. I just told you what happened tonight.
I know what I'm saying.
Oh,
I know what I'm saying. Oh shoot. Oh man. I love y'all bros, man. I love y'all bros. But yeah, yo, yeah, I guess we gotta wait and see what happened with BT and VH1. And
Tyler Perry need to bring bruh to BT.
I think it already was.
Early was?
It was, yeah, they brought it. Yeah, they put up BT before. Yeah.
I thought it was on BT Plus.
It is, but they do put some shows on BT Plus or BT sometimes. For like one thing season on BT Plus, they added on BT the show on BT, and it did put Bro on there on BT on before the first season.
Oh shit! I saw this first season on BT Plus. That's why I was like,
Yeah. I think the latest season's on BT Plus, but once that latest season's over, they put that latest season on BT Plus. They put it on BT, so people who don't got BT Plus, they watch on BT.
well, shout out to you for doing that though. That's great.
Yeah, because they did it with the Miss Pat show. That's how I kept the Miss Pat show. Since I don't got BT Plus, I watch it on BT and stuff like that. So I wait for season 3 to come on BT.
Miss Pat show, I don't think can be enjoyed without the commercial.
Yeah. It's annoying with the commercial. They gonna hold you.
No, I mean censorship of the commercial.
Yeah. But shout out to Tom Perry though. And yeah, we look forward to see what more stuff he's gonna do with BT and VH1. So yeah. All right, so now it's time for the main event topic. It's time for the main event. Yeah, you already know the biggest story that's out right now is the submarine situation. Sam, you know more about this. You want to talk about it?
All right, y'all. So you know when you get money, right? Get a little money. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of money, then you get a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. Damn near up there with the elites. You get bored. There's only but so much coke you can do. There's only so much, islands you could, smash OnlyFans models on. And then you're like, yo, I need a new adventure. I need something fresh in my life. And then somebody in a group chat raised their hand and said, ooh, I know. Let's go to the Titanic. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, said some other millionaire in the chat. But how are we going to get there? Enter OceanGate. So OceanGate's a company that basically charter these trips to go to the Titanic. Now, to be clear,
Which is crazy, isn't it?
Right?
Facts, yeah.
So basically, for those who don't know about the Titanic, and I'm really going to be real brief on this because I need to see the movie. But if y'all didn't see the movie, basically in April 1918, I believe, the Titanic at the time was one of the largest cruise liners in the world, if not the largest. And 4 days into the cruise, the captain, right? He felt like he could get the Titanic to New York faster, ahead of schedule. Not realizing that, you may run into some trouble, an iceberg, and an iceberg could hit, your ship, and your ship's big as all outdoors. You know what I'm saying? So, catastrophe happens. Titanic sink. I think 1,500 people die. Largest maritime accident in history, right?
Yeah.
So, still to this day, to this day. So anyway, people are so enamored by the Titanic. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. They didn't really let black people on the boat, as far as I know, and if they did, they was in the lower levels. You know what I'm saying? So,
true.
I don't see what the fascination is about it, but A, do you?
Billionaires love doing billionaire shit, which includes dying in very stupid ways.
Right? So basically, these billionaires, they're like, oh, I like to see that. I like the movie Titanic. Let's go see it down for reals, right? So they do. Here's the problem. OceanGate apparently don't have like submarines, like how people normally have. No. That's too much money. They basically have they call it a submersible, right? And it's really, I'll be honest with you guys, it's really like a big ass tomb that could fit like 5 people, right? They got a tracking device on the submersible. And the only way you could control this submersible is with like a Sony Gamecast controller.
You stupid.
Right? And you know the Sony, you know the Gamecast controllers. You know what I'm talking about. You go
I can't afford it.
Right? But you know what I'm saying? Like you got 100 games on there, you know what I'm saying? Like you got 100 games on there and you got the controllers, but you know, it looks weird. That's what they were controlling the submersible with, right? So they all go into the Titanic. Keep in mind, the Titanic is about 13,900 feet deep to the ocean floor. So
that's a lot.
It's a lot. They say it's about 2, this is the length of 2 Empire State Buildings, right? So they get down there, and then surprise, surprise, the tracking data on the submersible just goes off. It's broken. You know what I'm saying? It's malfunction. Keep in mind, the CEO of this company, OceanGate, is down there, and he's been getting criticized about the submersible that one hasn't even been approved by any association that delves into like travel and everything. Hasn't been approved by the FAA, hasn't been approved by a maritime board, hasn't been approved by anybody in Canada, because that's where they were basing this out of. You know, once again, Canada, good job, guys. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have first the tracking devices, they malfunction. So now nobody really knows where these guys are in the ocean, right? So days go by, you know, news reports are catching this. Everybody's like, you know, following is trying to find these five people, right? And you know, there's speculation that, you know, that the submersible was destroyed because, you know, come to find out, the CEO is getting criticized about the build of the submersible and how it might not be able to there might be some faults within that design. But they went down there anyway.
And the whole imploded.
Yeah, come to find out, the whole submersible imploded on itself. The whole ordeal took all of 30 milliseconds. All five passengers on submersible dead. Yeah. Presumably. I mean, the way I've seen,
most likely, even though they heard the banging after the thing collapsed upon itself.
That's true. The U.S. Navy actually heard about they actually heard the submersible implode on Sunday. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So apparently they've been dead. You know what I'm saying? So
well, they just ran out of oxygen on Thursday, somehow.
Sure, yeah. So I'm like,
they might be there banging.
Well, yeah.
They ain't banging no more.
They ain't banging no more. They banging on the ocean floor. They did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now,
they got about their decision right now.
Yeah, they went to focus on the Titanic. They on that entry music, but everybody comes up the stairs and shit. You see the whole cast and crew. Mm-hmm. They with them niggas. But you know, that's first of all. Before I go into any further, what's your thoughts on this?
It it was one of those things that seems like a good idea in the moment. It's one of those things when you have too much money for yourself. This is the reason why I have to defend billionaires on Twitter, because y'all do dumb shit and hurt yourselves, or dumb shit that's pointless. Like, remember when they tried to send that rocket to space like last year?
Yeah.
They want to do a thing because they got the money.
Yeah, that's fact. That's a fact.
That's true.
But like sometimes you need to be a scientist to do some of these things. Money does not make you good at doing things. Please do different things with your money. Like, that's $250,000 that you have to pay to get on that thing. You know that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And on the waiver, they basically say, well, if you die, you die.
Yeah,
I can toggle.
that's
Uh,
wild.
I'm not spending $250,000 to get on a giant death trap and it be on me.
Yeah.
It's no.
Now, to be fair though, if you willing to spend $250,000 on a submersible, not a submarine, because submarines they usually hold. You know what I'm saying? But on a submersible, and you trying to submerge your ass to the Titanic for damn near $250,000. Yeah, bro, that's on you. Now, I say that still giving my condolences to the family involved. And speaking of the family, I said this before earlier in the podcast, and I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
While one of the billionaires was missing, their son was out here, not even grieving, not Clarence Mike died. No, not even none of that shit. But he was out here thirsting on OnlyFans models on Twitter.
And also, he was also at a Blink on Blink 182 concert as well.
Bro, he got the news that shit imploded. He was like, "Damn, what took so long?" He about to buy an island and smash shorty. He about to buy an island and smash shorty on up from OnlyFans just to smash. Sim culture, y'all.
I'm waiting for this forever. Man.
That's crazy.
Waiting to cash in.
Yo, I gotta hold you. It is sad that everybody lost their life. Pray for the family and stuff like that. But I gotta hold you. This could have been avoidable though. They could have never. They should have never did this. This is my opinion.
You want to risk your life? You want to risk your life while spending bread? Be a drug dealer. All right.
Yeah.
Be a drug dealer. If you want to risk your life so bad, be a drug dealer in like fucking Brownsville or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, have one of your sons start a be a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. But I ain't gonna hold you. This ain't the only. I'm not even mad about this because I'm just chalking this up to rich person shit. You know what I'm more mad at about this situation? American media. Because while this was happening, we all getting stories about this submersible. People, they news stations are interrupting soap operas. You know what I'm saying? Because of this shit, I got a call from my grandma talking about, they stopped my soap opera because they were talking about the submersible. You know what I'm saying?
General Hospital was on.
Yeah, General Hospital on, but it ain't on because they want to talk about a submersible. You know what I'm saying? But you want to sit there and stop all that shit for that, but you don't want to talk about the shit that's happening over in Greek waters.
Is that? Yeah, I heard about that.
It said it's none of our business. It didn't happen in American waters. Why must we care?
Okay, no, you're right. But let me ask you a question. After Eyewitness News, right, on ABC, right? What's the name of the show that comes right after that?
Dateline.
No, not the 11 o'clock news, 6 o'clock.
The evening news.
That's the 6 o'clock. What's 6:30?
The evening news. That's all of it.
David Moore. Dateline. David Moore.
Yeah, no, David Moore posted. What's the name of the show?
Evening.
Not Line. My bad. Not Line.
All right. So the name of the show is ABC World News Tonight.
Oh,
with David Moore. He was Kim was close though. Kim was close. Shout out to him. But here's the thing: word being world news.
I get that fact. Yeah, I get it.
All right.
I understand what you're saying.
I understand America first and all that shit. You know, we number one. I guess. But
America. Okay.
Shoot,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but bro, you said world news tonight. So why we ain't talking about what happened with what happened in Greek waters? Apparently, there was a boat that was attempting to smuggle humans from Libya to Italy in hopes for a better life. Occupants were asked to pay the smugglers between $5,000 to $8,000 for a spot on the boat. Come to find out, that boat was overcrowded and had about 750 passengers on it. And apparently, that boat, just like the submersible, sunk. Right?
Shout out to Shade Room. I seen that.
That's where I found it from. When I found it in the Shade Room. Right? Come to find out, 104 people were rescued out of the 750 people that was on that boat. 104 were rescued.
Oh wow!
And 82 bodies were recovered.
Dang.
So they're saying that the remaining are still missing, and they presume them drowned. So now they're not even counting that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, nearly 3 dozen individuals have been arrested with the case. So human rights activists are furious, according to Shadum, human rights activists are furious that the world is not shining more light on this horrifying tragedy and see more focus on the missing submersible instead. This comes from Judith Sutherland. He's the associate director for the Human Rights Watch Europe and Central Asia Division. And she states that the willingness to allow certain people to die while every effort is made to save others is a, really dark reflection on humanity.
No, that's a fact.
Like, bro, so you want us to worry about millionaires, and you're not worried about these people trying to escape, their situation.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you up. I got a better one. For you.
What about
all the missing kids that been missing all these times? They never reported that.
They don't report on the human trafficking issue, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you want us to care about millionaires, about people who touch the money that the average American is never going to touch.
Hey, listen. When I become a millionaire, I still want niggas to care whether or not I die in a very stupid way.
Bro,
the problem we're undermining the death of 6+ people.
No, I get what Sam's saying, but we don't need to about you. You good, bro. We know that when you become a millionaire, you go look out for your people.
It's not even the fact that him looking out for his people. It's the fact I know Alvin, and I know for a fact that he's not going to put himself on a submersible that's 75% likely to implode.
Right. I'm gonna read.
He's not going to do that dumb shit.
I wouldn't either.
They said that death was on the waiver 3 times on the first page.
Oh wow!
I would only have to read the first page of that waiver to know I'm not in the game. Whatever you want, I'm not doing it.
That's like your girl asking you if you sure that you ain't got nothing to tell her after she knew that she went through your phone. And she asked you 3 times, are you sure you ain't got nothing to tell me?
Oh,
you sure you ain't got nothing to tell me? Really, babe? You sure? Who the fuck is Keisha? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you got more 3 times and you was like, no, babe, I did everything right. You deserve everything what comes down next. I'm not saying you deserve to die, but that you deserve to go into that shit knowing the risk that, you know what I'm saying? That you about to undertake. Which may include death.
Hey, listen, once you agree to death, you then agreed. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, you get, if you can read that waiver and still get on that boat, I don't know what to do for you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have got on that boat.
I wouldn't
so
either.
Talk about them while 600 other people died in an attempt, and in the human and trafficking. That's not human trafficking. That was an attempt at people smuggling for asylum, right?
Niggas is dying for freedom. You out here dying to see the Titanic. You out here dying to see something that you could have looked up on YouTube. I see the Titanic on YouTube. I'm good. All right, I don't need to go down 1,400 feet below sea level to see a ship with ghosts, so I can become the 13th one. I'm okay.
Not the 13th ghost. I like that one.
Won't put me on no ghost ship. You wildin', nigga. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not mad at that. I'm more mad about American media not covering the real shit that's been going on out here. So for them being lazy and want Americans to care about American shit, about first world problems, and not care about the real shit that people can, actually try to help, solve, for them not trying to put that in front of people's eyes to actually get people to start doing some shit about this, about human trafficking, and people trying to find asylum, the American media could definitely get packed the fuck up. Surprise!
Right.
3 in the episode. I'm on fucking fire.
You really are.
It's fuego.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Better go beat your meat.
No. You're not Ayama. You can't just be saying that randomly. It gotta be cool.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Oh
No,
god.
me going back.
Anything ever needed to be edited.
Let me catch one of my little cousins lacking. They better not. I'm like,
oh god. Yo, what the hell?
wait till I get my soundboard.
Oh shoot.
Wait till I get the soundboard. We going off.
Oh, yo.
Put that.
Yo, once again, I keep the family that lost their life in our prayers, and yeah.
They about to have a ball with that insurance money.
Yeah, and for real, that's coming world news and not just American news,
American news entertainment, because that's what keeps them distracted.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that is this week's episode of the Premier Way Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman. Follow me on IG, Ken_MrGentleman. I would be Ken, KEN _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Season 6 finale is out now. And yeah, check it out. The Old School Show return tomorrow. Myself and the Star Rider Rod, a part of Spin-Up Series Thursdays, a conversation about music podcast return every first Thursdays. Date night talk with myself and Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. The Old School Show every fourth Thursday. Yeah.
You already know what it is. It's your man Aaron Sands, and I thank you once again for tuning into another episode of that #1 podcast. The podcast you guys all know and love and admire, and they love to listen to. It's that Premier Boyz podcast. You can follow me at Aaron Sands Premier at Instagram, link in the description. King Talk Sands on Good Pods and Twitter, link in the description. Link in the description. All 3 seasons of King Talk available now. Also, I'm gonna do shouts to Excalibur. Also, Roddy Rod, you follow him at the Star Roddy Rod. We're doing this one for you, baby. We out here getting it. Follow him at the Star Roddy Rod on Instagram. Link in the description. Star Time with your boy Roddy Rod every Mondays out here on all streaming websites. You gotta go check it out right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you got on as a guest this week. I think it's like
it's
season done. Season done.
Yeah.
Check out season 1 of Star Time with Star Roddy Rod on all streaming platforms. Yeah.
Listen, you already know who it is. They call me Malimal. We back in the show. We coming with a new podcast soon this summer. We are dropping it. We already got the things worked out. We coming with it, guys. New music coming very, very soon. It's just a whole lot. You know, new baby came first, so I'm really excited. I don't know how much I gotta say about that, but I do know that I need you to follow me on everything, guys. Follow me on this IG. They call me Malimal. Follow me on Twitter. They call TCM Malimal because they wouldn't let me fit. They call me. So just please. MALIMAL. Hit me up. Join the thousands of the family that's out here rocking. I'm gonna start posting more if y'all start following more. Talk to me now. Please talk to us nice. Ken, take us out of here, brother.
Yo, no, this is the boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know it's your man's Aaron Sands, and the word of advice to these Ice Spice fans. See y'all next week. Get it done.
And Ken, could you help me out?
Long live the chief.
They call me Malimal. Until the next round. Let's get it.
And this is your boy, the Star.
Roddy, right? We did it.
Kaboom, yeah, we did it, man. Kaboom.
Another episode in the
Another
book.
episode. Star time.
Star time.
We out.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shoot.